Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Recently, I had a subscriber named Mo request a specific vlog tour video for the Providence and 89149 zip code area in northwest Las Vegas. So that's what we're going to be looking at today. We're going to be watching a vlog tour of the area. We're going to be talking about the area, talking a little bit about some questions and some other things I commonly get as a realtor in Las Vegas. And then you guys get to see the area and get to form your own opinion. So with that, let's hop right down to the computer screen. I'm just going to quickly show you the route that we're going to take today, the route that I drove. And then also I will probably split this vlog tour into two videos because it is over 30 minutes long. And I don't want anybody to get bored. So with that, let's check out on the computer screen what I got going on. So right here, this is the route that I took. Let me move my camera down just a bit. This is the route that I took on the screen right now. Sorry guys, I'm not using my computer webcam. I'm using my GoPro because my computer webcam isn't that good. So you'll see me looking off camera. But so we started right here at West Elkhorn Road, came over up all the way up to here, close to Sky Canyon, and then back down through Providence area, Providence neighborhood, over here, up, back on Farm Road, came back down, and then we came up Durango and went through the major shopping center here at Durango. Other shopping centers and things to note, there's a nice Sky Canyon development up here, a lot of brand new homes, really large master plan community. So if you're looking for a brand new home in the Northwest area, shout out to Jimi and some other subscribers who I know who are looking for homes in that area. Definitely, take note of what you see there because that's an awesome neighborhood. Highly recommend. There's some more shopping centers and Centennial Hills Hospital down here. And then there's Centennial Hills Shopping Center down here as well. So a lot of shopping, a lot of great stuff going on in this area. It's definitely an area I love, an area I frequent a lot for shopping with the family, all sorts of other stuff. So highly recommend. With that, let's start watching the video. So I'm just going to minimize this and then let's pop into the video right here. And let's get started. So right now, all right guys, so right now we are driving across the bridge that goes over Interstate 95 and we're on Elkhorn Road. And again, this is pretty popular area, lots of shopping centers, good amount of restaurants. Not as good, not as many restaurants and not as much entertainment as some other areas of the city, some other areas that are more centralized. But if you're looking for that relatively quiet, relatively tourist-free area with decently priced homes and relatively new homes as well, then this is a really great area, great neighborhood to check out. So I'm just fast. We're just sitting here at this red light. Oh, waiting for it to change, but I hope everything's going well with you guys. And let's see, common questions I get about this area. I'm getting a lot of questions about new home sizes with Sky Canyon. I know some people are looking for that really large home, that like 3, 4, 5,000 square foot home. That's not something you're going to find in Sky Canyon. There are only very few new home developments in the city of Las Vegas, or in the Las Vegas Valley area, I should say, that have developments with homes that are that large. You're mostly going to find the 5 or 6, maybe 7 developments on the far west side of the city, Summerlin area. There might be one in Providence, but your far west side of the city is really going to be your area for that. And those are also commonly some of the most expensive parts of the Las Vegas Valley. So, do your research, make sure you know what you can afford, check that kind of thing out, and drive through those areas. And New Home Source is New Home Source Professional, I believe it's called. That's a great website to just kind of check out, look at the new homes in the Las Vegas area. So I do highly recommend that. Let's just fast forward right here through this light. All right, there we go. And we're off. So you can see homes in this area, like many areas of Las Vegas, pretty close together, pretty standard style with the terracotta or concrete tiles, tans, browns, palm trees. It's very standard in this area, very standard in many areas all across Las Vegas. So if you're going to buy like a brand new custom home, you might be able to get some different stuff there. But for the most part, this is essentially what you're going to find. But you can find single story homes here, new homes, older homes, anything you want, you can find it in this area. Now we're coming up, we're about to make a right-hand turn onto, looks like Fort Apache. In fact, there we go, onto Fort Apache. And you got another park off to our right. But again, same standard kind of homes, that sort of thing. Right now, I shot this video in late October, early November, something like that. So right now the weather's starting to cool off. It's not hot all the time in Las Vegas. I actually have a video out. I don't think it's out yet, but it talks about the weather and the climate in Las Vegas. Specifically, I think the name of the video is Las Vegas a Desert? It definitely is, but it's common misconception to think that it's always hot here. It's really not always hot here, guys. It's hot in the summer months, like starts getting hot in like late April, or sometimes in May. June, July, August, hottest months. August is probably, I think, the hottest month of the year. Late July, early August. Then September starts to cool down in October. And now I'm shooting this video November 23rd, 2021. It's nice and cool outside. Get temperatures in like the low 40s, low 40s, low 50s, something like that during the nighttime. And during the day, it's in the 60s and 70s. On a rare occasion, it's in the 80s, but still beautiful and sunny weather. No snow, no humidity, nothing like that. So we just made a left turn here. Again, high walls, really common for this area. Everybody's going to have a high walled backyard. Same standard browns and that sort of thing. You're going to notice that the homes are pretty tightly packed together. Again, that's very common for Las Vegas. Very common. And that is mostly to do with the fact that the Las Vegas Valley is surrounded by mountains, so there's only so much space that builders can use to build homes. Unfortunately, since the city is, getting old, the space in the valley is running out. So as builders build new homes, land becomes more and more expensive for the builder. Therefore, they try to cram those homes in there as much as possible, which means you're also probably going to find less single-story new homes in the Las Vegas area, especially single-story large square footage homes. Excuse me. And that's, like I said, just because land is becoming more expensive, it's more expensive for the builder, so they want to maximize the number of homes they can build on any home allotment that they're given or that they purchase. You got a gorgeous mountain view over to the right-hand side. That is the Desert National Wildlife Refuge, which is the largest wildlife refuge outside of Alaska. So if you're big into the outdoors, big into wildlife like I am, maybe you like to hunt or fish, definitely check that area out. You can't actually hunt anything there except bighorn sheep. And for my hunters out there, tags are extremely hard to come by for that area, because that's top producing world-class bighorn sheep, desert bighorn sheep in that area. So if you're interested, definitely check it out. There's lots of trails you can drive on. Like there are many trails in a lot of different places of Nevada, including right around Las Vegas, but you're not going to be doing much hunting there, unfortunately. Great place to camp, though. Wonderful place to camp. Definitely an underutilized area, especially when you consider like Red Rock, which is super busy all the time, all year round. And this part of the city is not that far from Red Rock, so that's really good. It's also very close to Mount Charleston. Just to the east of here, or northwest, I should say, is Mount Charleston, Spring Mountains area. So again, great place to recreate, lots of trails to walk and to hike and to drive, but definitely can get crowded. Gets a lot of snow to the ski resort up there. A lot of snow in the winter, keeping cars. People get stuck all the time. I see people up there in like 3 feet of snow on the sides of the roads, 8 or 9 inches of snow on the road that hasn't been plowed, and they're trying to drive through with their Honda Civic. So important to note, guys, right now we're up in the Sky Canyon area. Like I mentioned before, brand new homes, gorgeous master plan community. A lot of different builders up here too. You got Toll Brothers. Hold on, guys. I'm just going to fast forward this. You got Pulte Homes. You got Toll Brothers. You have all kinds of builders. Just look up Sky Canyon Las Vegas. You're going to find their website. There's a little PDF with a map, and it tells you what different areas have what builders in them, the price range, the square footage, all that different stuff. So definitely check that out if you're thinking about living in the Sky Canyon area. Jimmy, I'm talking to you. I hope you're watching this video, because this is one of your most requested areas. And for you and Mo, I really made this video for you too. So definitely check it out. I'm going to fast forward through this. Little red light too. There we go. Again, though, more of the same. You can pause and look at that sign that'll kind of tell you where the different homes and builders are. But again, more of the same. Walled off, wide streets. You got your landscaping on your street side against the wall, and really a beautiful place to live. I really love this community. Sky Canyon is definitely one of my favorites. It's also one of those new home developments that's built in a pretty high spot in the valley, so you get some great views. I'm not sure if we'll catch all those views on this video. We might catch them on part 2 of this vlog tour, but you really get some amazing views of the valley from this area. So if you want a home with a view, maybe like a rooftop balcony, something like that, this is definitely a place you want to check out, because there are not that many new home developments in the city that are going to offer that. So definitely check this area out if that's something you want to look into. You can see how quiet and calm the area is. Stop signs, no red lights, very low traffic. I shot this during the week, I think at like 1 or 2 in the afternoon. So this is actually a peak traffic time if you were to be on Interstate 95 or Interstate 15, maybe heading down to the Strip, coming back from the Strip, or heading to Henderson, or even worse, coming from Henderson and heading north towards like North Las Vegas or Reno. You would be in some hellacious traffic. So if this is the traffic in this neighborhood at peak times during the day, you can imagine it's even slower during off times and weekends, which I think is a really great bonus to this neighborhood and to a lot of these new master plan communities. There are no touristy spots built within these master plan communities. I mean, Summerlin has some, but even much of Summerlin, for the most part, you can get pretty good away from the tourists, pretty far away from the tourists. But some of these northwest areas, North Las Vegas, northeast areas, you can get real far from the tourists. Nice, quiet areas, reasonably priced homes, many often brand new or close to brand new. Definitely something you want to check out. Now we're heading dead west, and you can see over here, this actually on my screen right now, that is Mount Charleston. So 11,916 feet, quite the hike, whether you do the north or the south loop. South loop, something like 16 miles round trip, so total 16-mile hike. And north loop is a little bit longer. I think it's about 22. I've done both. It's an incredible hike. It is difficult, so be ready. But this is part of Red Rock. This is part of the Spring Mountains. Really amazing place to live. Nevada is just awesome. Sorry about the sunlight, guys. I'm just kind of driving into the sun right here. There's no avoiding it. You can see all these new homes on the left and right being built at the moment. Las Vegas is really experiencing a new home surge after the crash of 2008. They kind of stopped building new homes here, and that's one of the reasons why the prices for homes have appreciated so much in Las Vegas, over 20% since 2020. There just aren't that many homes, but there's an enormous demand for homes. So it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. It's starting to cool off. All of you out there who are looking to buy a brand new home or a resale home, it is starting to cool off. The market is starting to be less of a seller's market, but it definitely is still a seller's market. So you come into the market, expect it to take a little bit longer to find a home, and maybe expect an occasional bidding war, that sort of thing. It happens. You just got to be prepared for it, be ready for it, and hopefully you can afford it. But if not, you just take a little extra time to find the home you want to find. No big deal. So now we're heading dead south, and this is kind of that Providence area that Mo, you were looking for. Jimmy, I also recommended this area to you. So Providence is another great area. My wife, who has some friends that live in the Providence area, beautiful area, some absolutely gorgeous parks. Highly recommend this area. I would definitely live here. In my opinion, it's one of the best areas in the northwest Las Vegas Valley. But really beautiful. I mean, even this like corner bus stop area here is just absolutely gorgeous, very well maintained. Highly recommend Providence. Beautiful beautiful streets, no trash, well maintained. It's excellent. My only complaint are these power lines that run down the center of the street, but that's not every street, so no need to worry there. Although if you were living on this side, you might complain a little bit that those are ruining your view, but unfortunately there's nothing much you can do besides kind of trying to ignore them. But the quality of homes in this area is great. So there are lots of builders, lots of options to choose from. If you're looking for a home in this area, definitely reach out to me. I'd be happy to give you some information. No problem, no obligation, nothing like that. I'd be happy to send you some info. And you can always reach out and ask for a specific area, specific type of home tour, vlog tour, anything like that. I'll be happy to do it for you. It just might take me some time depending on my schedule. So we're still heading south. You can see Red Rock here. This is the southwest direction off to the right-hand side of the video. Really great place to live. Easy commute to Red Rock, easy commute to Summerlin. Henderson, it's not the longest commute that you're going to face in the city, not the shortest, but if you work in Henderson and you live here or vice versa, definitely going to be looking at 30, maybe 45-minute commute, especially with traffic. Interstate 95, south of the Spaghetti Bowl, which is where Interstate 95 and Interstate 15 cross in the center of the city. South of that in the morning, on Interstate 95, you're heading north on Interstate 95 and you're south of the Spaghetti Bowl. In the mornings, traffic is just terrible. So we definitely expect that. Heading south on Interstate 95, below the Spaghetti Bowl, not that bad, no matter what time of day, unless they're doing construction, which frankly, they're always doing construction somewhere in Las Vegas. I hate to interrupt myself, but you can see off to the left that gorgeous view that you've got. And part of that is because there's no homes built on that lot. It's a completely barren, open lot. But if you were up in one of these homes on the right-hand side of the screen, up on their balcony or something like that, you would still have most of that beautiful view to love. So definitely, if you want that balcony view, definitely something to check out. In my opinion though, I would much prefer to have a balcony on the other side of my house and be looking at the mountains rather than be looking at Las Vegas. But that's just my opinion. Why don't you guys comment down below what you think the best view in the city is and what you would like to see in a view, or what view you would like to have. So we're kind of finishing with the Providence area here. We're gonna turn left and we're gonna start heading east. So down, you can see this is Lone Mountain. I do some hiking there with my kids and my wife. More of Red Rock, and then strips over here, and then that's just the far south of the city, and then Henderson is over there. So now we're heading dead east, away from the sun, so it'll be a little less sun in the camera. Just finished with the Providence area. Comment down below, guys, if you like the Providence area, if you have any questions about the area, comments, concerns about the area, if you're nervous about someone, please comment down below, or better yet, send me a text, call me. All my information is down in the description, and I'll be happy to help you. So as we head east here, this is one of my wife's favorite locations by far. There are some beautiful custom homes out here that won't completely break the bank, but definitely are on that higher price point. You can even find some red brick homes, which is pretty rare, pretty hard thing to find here in Las Vegas. If it's not a custom built home, I don't think I've ever seen a builder, like a tract home builder, build homes with like a nice normal brick house or a nice red brick house. I grew up in a red brick house. When my wife saw it, she just absolutely fell in love with it, and now that's all she can really think about owning one day is a nice, beautiful red brick home. So if that's what you're looking for, the southern part of this 89149 zip code near Providence, that's definitely a great place to look to say if anyone wants to sell their custom home, or you can buy a lot in this area and then, just build a custom home on it yourself. So with that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is where I'm going to cut the video and start part 2. So tune back in for part 2 when it's released. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, all my information is down below. Feel free to reach out to me day, nights, weekends. And I have to tell you guys, I love when you comment, but if you comment a question to me and you want some follow-up information, I'll put it in the comment. But you guys, the best way to get a hold of me is to reach out to me so that I can give you that information directly instead of trying to talk through a YouTube comment stream. With that, I'm going to end the video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Please stay tuned for part 2 and have a great day. Bye.